What's good, my people? It's your boy Wasel. We in the mix out here in California with my man Rob. You already know on Front Row Live. Y'all stay tuned, man. Yo, y'all gotta watch the interview.
You made it for the LA tour, man. What's going on, man?
Oh man, LA is amazing, man. I always love LA. You know, we did a little tour back in last year with Frankie J,
Yeah.
and yo, we got so much love that I'm like, yo, we gotta go back to Cali, man. You know, we're going back to Cali.
Cali.
Yeah, yeah, most def, most def.
So, talk to me about this new single that just recently dropped. And like, what was that like initial creative process for you? Like, what kickstarted that writing process for the track for you?
Yo, it's crazy because we actually got that record from a producer called White Shark. He's a Colombian producer, and he sent us the record, and we kind of held on to it for like 2 months, right? And at that moment, we were working with Napoles on a different record that we were gonna put out, and then when we heard this one, we were like, man, let's just work on this one. And it took a little while to actually write the lyrics for it because we were kind of debating which direction to go. Until one day we were just in the studio with Napoles, and Napoles just came up with, yo, DJ súbele la música, no le pare. And I was like, yo, that's dope. That's perfect. And it worked out perfect. You know why? Because we were actually we had a record before that called Métele with Scott Summers, which is a co-producer for Daddy Yankee's hit Con Calma. He signed to Playing Skills. And it's crazy because we were going after DJs, meeting a lot of DJs. We were going from city to city, state to state, meeting a lot of DJs. So when we were in the studio and we came up with this song and he came up with that hook, I was like, yo, that's perfect for the direction we're going.
Right.
You know what I mean? So it was amazing. The way the song came together so naturally that it's just you think, you look back and you're like, wow, that record just came out so naturally.
It's catchy too. It's catchy. That chorus line that you just did right now, like it's stuck in my head, and like I feel like when you listen to the song, that's exactly what it does. But on top of that, like you're giving us this like new kind of style, new sound for you. It's like a fusion, because we obviously know like you got your rapper background, but it's like you're kind of giving us a little bit more of like the Latin vibes. And with this track in particular, it's like literally like a DJ anthem.
Yo, that's crazy you say that because we have shout out to DJ Gio and DJ, Stevie Boy from LA. They're from the Bay Area. They support the record so much as well. And he just posted something. He's like, yo, this is the DJ anthem for the summer, man.
That's exactly what it is.
Yeah, no. Like, I mean, the record is a piece of it, like you said, because I come from hip hop. I did a lot of hip hop, and it's a little bit of my hip hop. It's a little bit of the Spanish. It's a little bit of everything. It's a little bit of just dancing, getting up, and get you going, and it's just a fun record. I mean, and even when we made the video, man, we wanted to make it fun, entertaining, and that was the whole goal behind that record.
Yeah, and as an artist that you can dabble both in English and in Spanish and like mix it up in one track, like what is that writing process like? Do you come into it like thinking in your Spanish mindset or your Latin mindset, or do you come into it thinking in your English mindset, and then whatever else comes in just kind of sprinkles around?
Yo, that's actually a good question because for starters, I'll tell you, if I listen to a beat and I don't hear and I don't feel it instantly, it's hard for me to write to it. I have to feel it. But when I hear that beat, it all, like you said, it all comes together like little pieces here and there. If it's a Spanish word that comes to my mind first, or if it's an English word that comes to my mind first, we kind of go that route, right? But I also have a team that also helps me write as well in Spanish and stuff like that. They're helping me with my vocabulary. So it's just a little, like you said, sprinkles of a little bit of everything, but it's whatever comes naturally first.
What would you say was like a challenge that you faced with this record?
Actually, with this record, man, honestly, I don't think I'd faced anything. This record came out so naturally, man. It came out so clean, so nice. It was just I was surprised because it's funny. We were in the studio. Actually, my first time I recorded it, I was in the studio, and and when we dropped it, the first verse, you know, it just came out instantly. The first try, I was like, okay, that's it. It was like that was it. that this is the record, this is what we're gonna put on it, and we didn't have to change nothing from it. So it was, that's why I say like the record just came out so naturally. I was like, wow, I was like, I wish every song came out like that, man. You know, some songs you got to work at it a little bit more than others,
Yeah.
but this one just came out so naturally. And like you said, it's a new sound.
Yeah.
It's a new sound, and even on there you hear Napoles on the beginning. He says it's a new sound, Napoles, White Shark. It's because we're creating a new sound. We're creating a new form of energy, right? It's a new era, and it's just because we want to be so different than everybody else. And it's funny because Napoles was one of the guys who brought it up. He goes, "Yo, this is a whole new sound for you. This is something new for you." And I was like, "Yo, you're right. So it's amazing. It's amazing."
Yeah, man, you're making moves, and talk to me a little bit about that collaboration with you and Napoles. Like, how did that kind of come about, and what is it like when you guys get together in the studio?
Um, I Napoles. I met him through another buddy of ours. His name is Andy Herrera. He's with Latin Music Weekly, and
Not my cousin though.
okay. I didn't know you had a cousin named that. Yeah, not his cousin, unless he's your cousin that I don't know
I
about.
mean, I don't know, maybe.
Maybe we're gonna have to. I'm gonna have to hit him up and ask him. But nah, it's we came together in Miami and we had talked with Andy. Had introduced us to him, and then we just kind of kept in contact. And then one day we're like, yo, we're gonna come to Miami and let's talk and see what we could do. And it was just like it's always about energy with people. It's always about great energy. It's about connection, and we just connected and we had great energy, man. And we were kind of we're both like very ambitious and pursuing something. So we just came together. Like I said, that even was naturally. Some relationships come so naturally. And when those relationships come so naturally, it's really good. It's like for even like with Rich. Same thing with Rich. So the same thing that happened with Napoles is that's how we look at everybody in the relations that we're going with. It's like we have to have good energy. We have to be, in tune with each other, especially when you're making a record. You know what I'm saying? So when we finally sat in the studio with Napoles, we kind of vibed out and we were vibing out to different beats. And then we kind of knew, oh, okay, we could work with him. He's got good energy, and we connect. And I think he felt the same way about us. And that was a good thing. That was a good thing.
Yeah. So moving forward, like now that you have this track out and it's like it's a banger, dude. Like I mean, everybody that's listening to it already knows that. But how has this kind of inspired or impacted like new music, especially because this is a new sound for you?
Um, I would say that this, for one, it helped us create a sound, a new sound. For two, it helped us find the direction. And for three, for most importantly, it helped me realize that I do want to do my Spanish English. I like my Spanish English because let's just say me and you are here connected, and my Spanish sometimes is a little twisty. But let's just say we're in a club and you speak really well Spanish, but you don't speak that great English. But I speak very well English, and I don't speak that very well Spanish. Then we can both connect through the record. We could both have fun, enjoy. You could sing
I'll do the English parts or the Spanish parts. You'll do the English parts.
exactly. So it connects, it's bringing people together because it's so important right now, man, to see our cultures as Latinos come together, and that's what we want to do. So I want my music to be able to bring Latinos together, whether you speak Spanish or you don't, whether you speak English or you don't. At least you both can enjoy a song, have fun to it, understand part of the lyrics of it. So it's a beautiful thing, right? Because I hear people sometimes hear a record be like, yo, I like that record, but I don't know what it's saying. So I'm like, you know what? So, gotta feel the music. Next thing is Portuguese, French, all kinds of stuff. Don't worry, we got a lot of stuff coming.
That's awesome, man. Well, I'm looking forward to it. Like I said, this record is dope, and like I'm glad that you got to step out of your comfort zone to try something new with this track. For the audience out there, like, do you have any more? Like updates as far as like maybe like live shows, any like upcoming events that you got going on?
Yeah, so we have an event May 14th in Miami. That's our next one. We also have June 11th, 116th Festival. Shout out to Khan, man, for putting that together. That's in NY, and then we're also opening up for a fighter in June 11th that same night. So June 11th we're in New York in the morning, and then in the evening we're in Miami. So it's like we're working, and it's a blessing, man, to be working. So we got that, and we got a lot of people hitting us up now for shows. So that's a really good thing. Always new things, right? Like stirring something up. It's like, yo, what we making today? We don't know. It's just making it.
That's awesome, man. Well, congratulations, dude. Thanks so much for hanging out with me. You guys be sure to check out Wasel. New single's out now. It's titled
No le pare.
Hey, DJ Súbele la música.
No le
There you
pare.
go.